I've been looking up on YouTube so many people that's starting over at 50 and like trying to take cues from them, but I had to stop doing that because it's like everybody's blueprint for their lives are different. And what my starting over at 50 may not be what everybody else's is, and it may not look anything like anyone else's because it's my starting over at 50. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to figure it out. There's like so many things, but what I am learning to do is just show myself some grace. Like, I have had to start over so many times, and I think it kind of sort of makes people mad sometimes that they thought that last thing was going to take me out, and then there'll be like a couple of months will pass by, and then I'll just pop up again, and they're like, this bitch, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry people, I'm sorry that I just won't lay down and die and just like let that be it for me. But it's like when you know you're cut out for something so much greater, like you can feel it on the inside of you. And that's what I'm doing now. So, and it's just like so many things are coming to me. Like when you do the heavy lifting of the mental work and you get through all the like, you know, depression and anxiety and everything that's on the negative side of the spectrum of emotions, and you get through all of those things, because you know when you start to like detox and cut things out of your life and just do like a life overhaul, it's like any other detox. Like when you first start detoxing, all like you might break out because it's like your body is ridding itself of all the toxins, so it's bringing everything to the surface. The same thing happens with life. All of that stuff has to come to the surface. All the painful stuff, all the ugly stuff, all the stuff that you don't want to see about yourself. It all comes to the surface. But after you navigate through all of that, there's just like the good stuff left. The stuff that's left is the stuff that you're going to take with you to the next level. I'm excited. Like before, I used to feel anxiety. Now I'm just excited. You know, I have a plan. And that's another thing I didn't have in the past, a plan. And not navigating from my plan for anything or anyone else. Like being totally in alignment with the things that I am becoming, the things that I want, the things that I am, and just bringing it all together. What seemed so overwhelming in the past now is just things to cross off my to-do list. It's like my life now is like a list that I make, and okay, this is done, this is done, this is done. But it's all like to the positive. Before it was like a to-do list with everybody else on the list but me. You know what I mean? And I felt shortchanged for myself. I feel good because everything on the list now is something pertaining to me or my life or my future. Before I was anything, I was a writer. And I would say for decades, I could only write or create things that were sad and dark and just depressing. But I realized I was sad. I was in a dark period of my life for a very long time, and I was depressed. Yeah, it's not fair to have been depressed for decades, but that's where I was for decades. And it was when I started to make the moves to get myself out of that. Like I was in a horrible relationship and I would cry about it and be depressed about it, and I hated it. And then one day I just got up and I said, well, why am I going over there? Why am I doing this to myself? Like if I tried to do it to myself one more time, I felt like I would just die. And I called and I said, I'm not coming back. The person didn't believe it because we had did this so many times. But when you're in a trauma bond, or you're just in a bad situation, or someone repeatedly does something to you, every time you forgive them, every time you go back, something is missing. You know, it's just not the same as it was before. And so that last time when you go back, after so many times of there being something missing, that last time you go back, there's literally nothing left. And you're like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? And that's what I did. And I got free of that. Tried dating a little bit. I dated 2 people, and they both were just a total waste of my time after wasting so much time. You know what I mean? And so I just have no time for anything that's not part of my 5-year plan. You know what I mean? It was sad because one of the people I had really cared about for a very long time, and having that last interaction with them made me realize, why was I wasting my time caring about this person all this time? And why did I ever think they were my friend when they weren't? People like that don't deserve my energy or my time. After that, I just disappeared into my bubble. So right now I'm working on time management because, I have my goals and the things that I'm trying to do for myself, but it's like this fucking job. You know what I mean? I can't wait till the day that I come on here and I'm like, people, I left that down, quit. Thank you so much for getting me to this point. I can't wait to have one of those videos. Ugh. And actually, I love what I do. I really love what I do, but it's the people. It's the environment. Like, it's not in alignment with myself. But that's a whole nother vlog. But starting over at 50 is a big deal, guys. But I'm here. And I'm going to do it because I'm just that type of person. I look at it as a challenge. And I don't know if it's because I'm an Aries or what, but don't challenge me. Not even you, life. Don't do it. Because in my best Jay-Z voice, I will not lose. Period. Oh my God, beautiful people. Thank you for listening to my rants. And of course, you know that I love you. But like I always tell you, I cannot love you more than you love yourself. So just love yourself a little harder today. Okay? Do it for me. Okay? I appreciate you for it. Until next time. Mwah.